flipping off my lights as they turn off. I look to cloudless skies to clear my clouded mind. I'm already behind before we take off. I'm always young, it's always no, never yes, always so. Where you planning to go from here? I'm heading up as I'm going down. I walk away with a golden crown. They're still calling me a clown like I can't hear. But adventure calls my name, mother dear. Living out my fears, facing new frontiers, but I will disappear into defeat. And everyone knows best, and they're better dressed. Oh, I'm failing a test that I can't read. I'm always young, it's always no, never yes, always so. Where you planning to go from here? I'm heading up as I'm going down. I walk away with a golden crown. They're still calling me a clown like I can't hear. But adventure calls my name, mother dear. Magic beans will grow. I reap what they sow. They'll see I'm not low. I'm just lonely. I climb mountaintops. Giants throw their rocks. They don't see a cost, but it did cost me. I'm always young, it's always no, never yes, always so. Where you planning to go from here? I'm heading up as I'm going down. Walk away with a golden crown. They're still calling me a clown like I can't hear. But adventure calls my name. Fortune and fame, it's all the giant's game, mother dear.
Guys, welcome in. It is the very first episode of Live and Unscripted with Boston Chris. I'm a little nervous, guys, because usually I have notes in front of me and I know what to say and who to say it about. And guys, I have none of that. I have literally no notes, no crib liners, no talking points, nothing, and I'm pretty excited about that. A little nervous, but our very first guest on Live and Unscripted is a friend of mine. Her name is Tommi Jo. She is from East Texas, right here in the Piney Woods, and she won the opportunity to be on this very first episode by winning the Sounds of East Texas Music Awards very first songwriter showcase, of which I was a judge of that competition, and Tommi Jo absolutely killed it that night, and by proxy, she's my guest tonight as part of the very first episode of Live and Unscripted. You were just listening to her phenomenal song, Giants, and I'm so happy to have her here. Let's get over there and chat with my buddy Tommi Jo, who is on location. So she's not on her own internet, and it's storming where I'm at. We're trying to make this work. Hopefully it goes over well. I think it will. You guys join me as we chat with Tommi Jo. Tommi Jo, my buddy, how are you, girl?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you?
Man, welcome to the show again. Obviously, you've been on you were on the Tuesday program, which this show is replacing that show. We did our 100 episodes,
awesome.
And now we're going to do 100 episodes of this one, of which you are the first.
Heck yeah. Awesome.
So, again, this is Unscripted. I was just telling everybody I'm a little nervous. Usually I have crib notes. Usually I have all this stuff in front of me to help me guide me through the interview, and I have none of that. So hopefully this goes well.
It's going to be fun.
I think so. We were just listening to your song Giants, which, by the way, I absolutely love that song.
Thank you. I do too. I love it a lot.
Yeah. So obviously you're here because you won the Songwriter Showcase. You'd have been here either way, just so we're clear on that. But you are the
Thanks.
first episode because you won that. And I guess the first question I have to ask is, tell us, I told you this that night, that I thought your choice of song in the first round was so brave and so risky, because the song that won you the competition, you saved until the finals. So you had that confidence to know that that second song was probably a winner, but you didn't use it to get into the finals. Tell us about why.
Yes, so when I was looking at the competition and I knew there were 2 rounds, I almost immediately knew that the song I wanted to play for the second round was the song. And I played around a lot with the idea of moving it to the first round because I really felt like it was such a solid piece that like it would get me to the second round. But I was like, no, I really feel like it belongs in the second round. But then picking the first round piece was very, very hard. I did not decide that until probably the night before. I played tons of songs for my husband and for my mom and for my sister. And I was like, okay, these are like, I had like 5 or 6 I was between. And at the end of the day, my mom told me something. The song I played for the first round, it was called It Was Never You. And I only wrote that a handful of months ago, pretty new, pretty fresh. And she was like, when you sing that, you just seem like you love it so much. And I'm like, yeah, that probably is one of my favorite things, like personally, that I had written. And so it's just, I was like, you know what? I need to pick something that even if it doesn't get me to the second round, I can walk off the stage saying, I picked the best song. I picked a song I was passionate about. And even if it didn't get me to the second round, it was still a winner in my mind.
Well, I'm going to take you into the judges' room. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going to tell you, in the judges' room, you made us listen, right? That song, the first song made us listen. It was such a storybook weave almost, and I understand the connection to the song that you have is paramount in that believability from you to a listener. But again, the second song was just so perfect. It was obviously very personal to yourself, and really touched everybody in the room. I was very surprised how well you did that night. Yeah, I'm just
Thank you.
so impressed by not just your performance, but the thoughts that you put behind them coming in. Like, it was so clear to us that you put a lot of time and effort before the show even started into how you were going to do things. And I'm not sure that was there from the others that night. Not to the extent, right? Again, I think there was 7 performers, and God, the talent in there. I'm not taking anything away from the talent.
I know.
And so that had to be daunting for you as well, knowing who you were up against ahead of time also, right?
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Everybody was so incredibly talented when we were in the waiting room beforehand. You know, everybody's practicing and things like that. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And of course, I've checked out the other artists beforehand.
Sure.
I knew the music that they had released, and kind of. And the thing about everybody that was there is everybody had such a unique sound. Especially after the first round,
it was
before
very
we
diverse.
were waiting.
Yeah.
Yes, I was like, it could be anybody, depending on the sound and what the judges are looking for, because it was so diverse. And so I was like, you know what? I'm proud of what I put out there. If I win, great. If I make it to the next round, great. And if not, like, everybody here is so talented. I'm not going to walk away being like, oh yeah, whatever.
Personally speaking,
they were so good.
As a judge, I was looking for feel. Right, I just wanted to feel, and not necessarily just during the song. I feel like the way you set up a song, the way you talk about it beforehand, all of those things is going to have a different feel to a listener, and that's really what I was looking for. And I thought you nailed all of that. The eye contact, like during your performance, there's only so much you can do with a guitar and a small stage.
Yeah.
Right? But I feel like eye contact is so important in those types of competitions, and you nailed that as well. And I think you were the clear winner that night. I don't know where
Thank
I'm going to
you.
go here, but you know what? I'm going to go a little bit off topic here. I noticed something
Okay.
that you're doing that I am so stinking proud of you for doing. It's so unbelievably needed in our local scene, and that's the podcast that you're doing. Um,
Yeah.
Number one, in
East
case you don't
Texas
know out there,
tunes.
East Texas Tunes, that's right. Number one,
East Texas
podcasting is
tunes.
not easy, just so y'all know,
No,
right?
it's not.
So
It's very challenging.
I
Yeah.
need you to tell us where the idea came from for this show, and then kind of expound upon what I said about this really being needed in the scene, because there's only so much I feel like we can learn about you guys as songwriters and singers and bands and artists from a stage to fan level. This
Oh
really
yeah.
opens up those stories for folks, right?
Absolutely. So I had the opportunity to perform on East Texas Living. And after one of my performances on there, I got off and I was talking. I'm friends with the head director of KETK. His name's Joe Spadilla. And he was like, hey, we've been doing this East Texas, like hometown harmonies, where we feature for I mean, a small segment, because that's all we can do is have them come up, they play a song, we get to talk to them briefly. But I would love if you felt open to it, to maybe doing a podcast and digging a little bit deeper with the musicians of like, what's
Heck
their
yeah.
story, why are they writing, like what's making, like what is their passion behind it. And I feel like that is what allows people to really connect with music and the
Absolutely.
artist. And yeah, so when he told me that, I was like, oh yes, I would love to do that. And I have several people lined up to get on, and there have been several people on already. And so I do it about once a month. We go down to KUTK. It's not live, so it is like a pre-recorded
Yeah.
thing. But it's fantastic. It's about 30 minutes of just hearing their story and why they're passionate about art and their music. And yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I love it too, and it's something that's been needed around here for a really, really long time. As you know, I used to have a
Oh
show
yeah.
called ETX Rocks years and years ago that got
Yes.
us
Yeah.
started in this, and it started as a very East Texas centric program. Obviously, it's grown beyond that, but in the interim, nobody really has stepped up, to my knowledge, to kind of shine a light on our local singers and songwriters and bands and all of the
No.
other amazing folks here. So
Yeah.
I have to give props to KETK for starting this, and I love their hometown harmony stuff.
Hmm.
Guys, you may not know this. I'm going to admit to it now.